Hello, friends. We wait for Andy. I'm sure he is moments away. He's crunching some numbers, figuring out what we should bet for the second half, figuring out what way we go from here. Um, Honestly, I do not know that I could have been more happy with where we stand than this current state of affairs. I guess maybe one more Eagles score would have.
Seems greedy.
It seems greedy though. Andy, is there a world where I am going to eat the world's most phenomenal plate of krill
I mean,
from
yeah, I mean,
calling out "Fly Eagles Fly" on this halftime stream?
there's literally been a bigger halftime or a bigger deficit that has been over. There was 25-point lead one time. Wasn't
Not at
that long ago?
halftime. When?
No, but it was 28-3.
Oh yeah, that's
That
true.
was in the third quarter.
That's a
I'm
good point.
saying, yes, certain
I guess
members of that team
that's
are announcing. Um,
true.
I know, but I don't think the pass rush for Atlanta was looking as good as what we've seen from what Fangio's thrown at them today. I mean, they're just constant pressure. The play calling's a little rough, and then they're getting the bad breaks. Hopkins dropping the ball.
You think
Uh,
that was going to change the score of this
no, no, but
halftime?
no, but there's been like three or four little things like that where it's
Sure,
like,
sure. Okay.
like outside of the outside of the first OPI, what really like penalties have gone against the Chiefs? The one holding call, it got wiped out by
Got whipped
a
out by another
kind of a,
little
kind of a
dubious call.
dubious call.
This crew is refing a
I'm
very
loving
fair
it,
game, Andy.
obviously.
Very fair, very fair. The OPI did make me want to fucking scream. I will admit that.
I was a little weirded out by that. Oh
Yeah.
God,
All
there's
right.
my light.
Do you want to guess what the second half opener is?
I mean, I wasn't watching live lines. What, like Chiefs 6.5?
6.5. Yes, you were. What
Total.
you had? You didn't just guess that off the top of
That's
your head.
usually what they do with a big lead. They just put it around.
It's minus 124. So it's
They put it
effectively
around a
seven.
touchdown.
It's
Yeah.
effectively seven.
So you go 6.5, and
And
then what? 20, 24, 24 and a half.
30 and a half, 23 and a half. I am inclined to take this over just because I feel like there could I can see a world where the Eagles get this by themselves and just win 48 nothing, right? Like that doesn't really I don't think the Eagles
And
are
I
going to
need a
stop.
cup.
Oh, look at that. The Breeders' Cup.
My wife bought this
Yes.
without me
This is a
knowing, and then gave
great
it to me
time.
at Christmas.
Oh,
While
that's a
we're out there,
great gift. What a
yes,
great gift. What a great wife.
put it
Good
in the
work by
stocking.
her. Not only did she come to the Breeders' Cup, but
I
was
know.
thoughtful when you were there. We're having a
It's
tiki party at my house. It is a Fly Eagle Fly party as well. I am wasted, and I'm really enjoying this Super Bowl. I don't think there is a more enjoyable outcome I could be sitting on right now, honestly.
I'll breed her cup. Jeez, sorry.
My God.
Um, Moondog, all the guys. Nice to see you. You know, something I was looking at from a prop angle. If somebody
I'll
could look
bring
up
her cup. Yeah,
what
that's good.
what is
Yeah.
what is Saquon's total for second half yardage? We've kind of seen that it's not like full Derrick Henry where it's like, oh my God, they're just tired of tackling this giant man. But it feels like he is going to wear on you in the second half, and they're going to use him plenty.
I
Yeah, I'm
would
out,
agree
out
with
on the
that.
trail
Yeah,
here.
for
So I
sure.
don't. He hasn't been terribly effective, and they
12
know.
carries so far for 31 for Barkley. He's going to end up with 28 carries, I would guess, for 130-ish. Doesn't it feel like he has 100 in him in the second half? One big run.
It feels like he has 75. I mean, I kind of want to play that. I'm gonna go inside and find that live after we're out of here. It's not like Chiefs get the ball first
46 and a
anyway.
half
So
is Luke says it's 46 and a half. The full game is 77 and a half. I
yeah,
think that does get over,
I'm gonna
but
I'm gonna play some of that when I get inside.
that's not the way we do this stream though, Andy.
No, what is the
We owe
side?
the people we owe the people a side here. And
I mean, it's the
it's tough to
antithesis
pull
of
the trigger on the Chiefs, but it's probably the Chiefs.
Chiefs. I
I
mean,
don't know,
is
man.
what is the Chiefs correlated with the over or
The over, like very obviously, I
yeah
think. Right?
yeah Chiefs Chiefs team total over? God, that's gonna be like 17, isn't it?
Are you seeing anything that tells you that the Eagles defense is not here? settling accounts.
No, I'm
Like
talking
that
like
unit,
a
Eagles defense
Wentz,
is.
Wentz throwing one down 42 to nothing.
Do you think there's any world where Wentz takes the snap in this game? I hope not, because I bet obviously I have
You
Mahomes
bridge jump
attempts.
that? Oh,
No, I have some
ah.
Mahomes attempts. Oh, I think my bridge jump bet is safe, Andy. I do not think we will be getting a Travis Kelsey proposes to Taylor Swift moment in this game. My bridge jumper is safe
Oh,
and sound. I also don't think we're gonna get a Jason Kelsey chugs a beer with
oh,
Taylor
you did bet
Swift
that
in
one?
this. Yeah, of course. Are you kidding me?
I like that.
Just to have the ticket? Of course I did. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Seriously though, like come on, like we gotta be a little. Oh,
I'm fine. I'm
by the
fine.
way,
We have a
great
45-minute
great
halftime.
hat, great hat, great hat, great hat.
Over,
Like
over.
okay. Do you have full game under?
I'm fine with it.
Are you trying to hit the middle?
I'm happier with like I have
I
Eagles.
no, tell me for real.
Yeah,
You
no, I
did
do.
bet the full game.
48 and a half. So
Okay. So we need
but
24 points and then
I try to put it out of my mind though when I'm doing this stuff. I hate saying like, well, this is what I have because obviously we both have Eagles. I found some. Again, you can't ever find good limits on this, but there was places kind of lacking with the lime green Gatorade shit yesterday. Even
yeah, there were.
like, I mean, even it's
yeah.
like, oh, you'll take $100 at plus 250, and it just adds up if you can get 4 or 5 places that just are sitting there lagging and have purple way too high, I guess, because it's 50-50 that the Chiefs even have Gatorade that's purple. They might have lime green too, according to some people.
All right, Murray's sentiment. I appreciate Murray. Hate you and love you. That is all. Look, man, if you have the Chiefs, if you love the Chiefs, if you back the Chiefs regularly, you'll probably be back next year. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't really have high confidence that Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or even Joe Burrow is going to stop you from another Super Bowl. But this one feels good for the Eagles being at this point in this game right now. And
It sucks cheering for Sirianni. He sucks. Like,
oh,
he's
he's
not a
such a knob.
little
He's
person.
such a weenie knob.
He's a
God
big
damn it,
fucking
he's
pelican.
killing me. He's killing me, man. I did have a good laugh though when everybody in the during the national anthem was like, wow, they got right up Sirianni's nostril, huh? Like they really got in there. And yeah, he did a good
I
job of
like it.
trimming the
So
old nose
I
hairs.
watching with the wife too. So she's like, it's funny when she'll say something. I'm like, yeah, you can bet on that. Because somebody like starts crying during the anthem. I'm like, yeah, you
mm,
can bet on that. Like
yeah,
people bet on that. She's
yeah.
like, what? She also
Okay.
is
All
not
right.
super sure Kendrick Kamara is.
The side has ticked to 7, proper 7. Do you have any inclination in doubling down Eagles at 7? Do you have any inclination in taking Eagles plus 263? You think there's a world where they win by 30 plus? I kind of do. Is this
I
crazy?
mean, they don't even have to. They have to win by 25. They could win the second half by a field goal by a point. Second half could be 14-13. Not that the Chiefs are probably kicking a lot of field goals. Yeah,
This is such a
BetOnline did have a
decisive ass kicking. It's really tough for me to tell you that there's going to be a big shift in this game.
Have they shown Donna Kelsey? Are
Wouldn't
they out?
recognize her if they did, so I don't know. I put those funny Taylor Swift props on the prop sheet, but I bet them at for $1 at Bet Online or at Bookmaker so that I would have an official grading on those because I have
Yeah,
no way to keep track of that stuff.
that's such a fucking savvy move.
Yeah,
Like,
I do.
I don't.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
do that. It's like I don't know if they showed John Bon Jovi. What the fuck?
I did
Like,
see
yeah,
Pete Davidson and Kevin Costner hanging out, which is funny because Pete
Greta
Davidson
Gerwig
is
in a commercial.
yeah. There's some other funny shit in this game so far.
I want what is the? I wonder if there is a prop up live. Like obviously this was pregame. You'd been able to find this at a big price, but I wonder if anyone can find a live Chiefs just don't score. Can you imagine getting shut out? Because it's not off the table. They're going to have to
Andy,
go.
can I imagine it?
Yes.
Of
Of course.
course I can.
Oh man, you know what sucks? This is recorded. If
Absolutely, of
Mahomes
course I
comes
can.
back, people are
Oh,
gonna
it's
just play
gonna be
these clips.
terrible. Oh,
I
it's
mean,
gonna be
everybody else
terrible.
is saying the same shit. It's not like it's a 24. It's a 3-score lead still.
Three-score lead.
Chiefs start with the ball.
Yeah. So let's talk about this game like it's a two-score lead.
Are we playing the over? You got to make a choice.
I think over is the side right now. 263 for the Eagles. Second half money line is staring at me, but I think that there is a Chiefs score, Eagles score, three-score game. Chiefs get kind of a late one, maybe a late two, right?
Yeah.
Like there's that's kind of the sentiment that I have. This probably ends as an Eagles 14 to 16-ish point win.
I think I have the Eagles scoring like touchdown, 3 field goals, like they're gonna keep
This
it.
has 31-17 kind of final score, right?
Yeah, if it weren't for that, I don't know if that was a bad call or not. The head bob on the center on
Mhm.
the big play and stuff like they
Well,
essentially just
they made the kick anyway.
well, but
And
between
it middled the
yeah,
field goal props,
hit
which
middle
is
through.
hilarious. That's hilarious, kind of a completely uncovered, unspoken wrinkle that will go down only in the deepest corners of the deep dive Discord. But
I,
yeah,
I I do hope the second half's fun. I just have a really bad taste in my mouth from the Seattle Denver touchdown, like the blowout touchdown.
that's
That one was
that's
that was
kind of what
such a
this
rough
game
hang.
feels like. That's
I
kind
know,
of
but
what this game feels like.
I don't know. This one is a little more fun. I guess I didn't have a bet on that one. I didn't have Gatorade color in the mix in that one. That was less.
I God, dude, just Eagles winning this game. Who fucking cares what else happens?
Eagles live team.
I
Eagles
do
live
not
team total
care.
is 30.5. What's the juice on that though?
Well, I mean, I think 30.5 is actually probably because okay, so you tell me what you think of the Chiefs defense so far against the Eagles offense.
It's been okay. It's been good against the run.
But they've done exactly what people said, which was they were going to allow shortish runs. They weren't going to allow explosive runs. They've really, really, really tried to make sure that the Barkley home run hasn't happened. But then everything else has gone against them. Their opponents have been in positive field goal position, positive field position. The big pass plays have been there for them for the taking. Um, I I don't know, man. I don't think they have the juice defensively to keep this thing under 23.5. So let's go
No,
over 23.5.
they're going to have to do things differently. They can't just play this defense that is this no doubles defense against Saquon. They're going to have to bring more and more pressure, and you're going to get Goddard, you're going to get Smith, hell, even some AJ Brown, because they haven't been playing bad coverage. A lot of these catches outside of the touchdown on where he just cleared across the field and that guy got caught in the laundry and couldn't keep up. I mean, those catches he's had, it's been in tighter coverage. He's just very good. The Goddard was wide open on the one. Um, the one tight end got who is this Wilson? It's like their third tight end. They're putting him out there, and that was an annoying play because that was a nice little
Yeah.
5 yard gain he dropped.
Yeah. Sorry, over 23.5 minus 103. Will you give that thumbs up?
Yeah,
All right, let's do it. Let's see this thing land 48. That'll be
yeah,
fun.
and Matt's pointing out obviously the pick six and the 15-yard score off the other interception. I feel like they're going to have some short fields. They're going to have to be really aggressive, Kansas City. There's going to be some fourth downs on Kansas City's side of the
I
field
guess, yeah.
in the third quarter.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so I think that's why I like this look too. Let me ask you just a opinion question.
Who is it?
Mahomes has been obviously he's been under aggressive pressure. Like the Philly pass rush is very much like the sod father fucked us in Arizona.
Yeah,
We're getting our revenge tonight. Like that has been
Godfather
very
revenge
clear.
game.
That is a sod father revenge game. Do you think that Mahomes comes out in the second half and has any sort of cool, calm, collected, just like a little bit more statesmanship about him? Runs, some clean drives. The Chiefs are like, we've been here before. We've come back from they came back from 24 against the Texans. Like
It's not Mahomes. I mean, his offensive line needs to get better.
he hit some of his passes have been bad, man.
A lot of them were under
The
pressure. I mean, so
he had
the
a
last
bad
interception.
miss to Kelsey. The last interception was a terrible
I
pass.
know,
The
but
Cooper
he's
DeJean
under
interception
pressure
was
a
a terrible
lot.
pass. But
Sweat.
like still, like he doesn't ever make like he's never even under pressure. He's never really like he doesn't ever go Sam Darnold. We're seeing a full Sam Darnold from him.
Yeah, he does. I hate to make that comparison because that feels too mean. But he looks like Sam Darnold against the Lions, man.
He does. He's having
Where
a full Sam Darnold.
where
He's
it's like, hey,
for the first
we
time in
saw
his
someone play.
career, Pat Mahomes is having a Sam Darnold game.
We saw somebody play really well all year, or in Pat's case, for like 6 years, and then he just a little bit of pressure is absolutely crumbling him.
Yeah. So this is so far. This is full on seeing ghosts.
Mononucleosis.
Yes.
Which is no joke. I've had it. It's not fun.
Seeing ghosts or mononucleosis?
It's the kissing disease, guys.
That's right.
Thank you, Ashley Vickerman.
Mm-hmm. It's like if you get mono or if you get pink eye, we know what you've been up to. We know exactly what you've been up to.
Who's your MVP?
Mahomes is concussed. Zev Bellering says Mahomes is concussed. Did he get popped in the head? There was a lot of people. There are a lot of people that think
when he's been sacked, he's fallen into a.
I haven't seen him get his head popped, but I would believe it. It's been that level of performance from him.
If you had to award MVP right now, who's it going to? And then who do you think actually gets it with the second half playing out how you think?
It's the answers are very obvious. Hurts and Hurts.
Yeah,
Hurts and Hurts.
You need how many yards / touchdowns does your boy Saquon Barkley need?
I think that's over. I think it's over.
I mean, what if he has 120 and 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's just
it's not gonna seal it.
I know.
Like this game is up. If he does that, it's full garbage time yards.
I know,
and if he has like a home run play in the third, like the first time he touches the ball in the third quarter, if he takes it 80 yards, and then the game is fully over, maybe there's like that was pretty cool. Like we'll give it to Barkley. That outside of that, I don't think he's getting it by accruing numbers at this point.
Yeah, I think
someone on the defense could steal it. Bond or DeJean could steal it
with the second pick.
Yeah. Could steal it. I think right now there is somewhere in the I'm just gonna throw a number 96% chance that Hurts wins this.
Wow.
There's a 3% chance that Mahomes wins this. And there is a 1% chance that a defensive player for the Eagles steals it.
I think Barkley can win it with 125 yards, 2 touchdowns. One of them is a highlight reel breaking it, and then the cameras catch Hurts using multiple slurs on the sideline. Like he has to use the F slur and probably another one.
I don't know, man. F slur's probably in right now, right?
Kind of is, yeah.
And Trump's there.
The internet's getting wild. People just saying
we're cheering for the exciting lights. I mean,
DeJean looks like he's 12. I love that guy.
DeJean does look like he's 12. The entire room was like, "Who's that kid?" when they showed him sitting on the bench, especially with his helmet off, they're like, "Who's that kid that just scored the touchdown?
You didn't watch Iowa football last year?"
Yeah, I was like, I mean, he's an Iowa Hawkeye. Duh. Yeah. Like, guys, duh. But yeah.
Yeah, you ever see that commercial? The Big Ten commercial? You can see my house in that. So I'm in Big Ten country, guys.
One where they show you the map. I love it. Okay. The more kind of thoughts in the game. The anthem should be graded an under by basically every single possible definition that I saw and read.
There were some 119.
It was audible. It was audible. It was vocal note to note, and that was 159.30, 159.40. You can't argue it was any longer than that.
Bovada graded the losers I called it 201. But basically, everybody else that I've seen where people had graded,
Whoa.
they called them winners. But it was tough too because a lot of people had like 123s, 125s too
Mm.
early. So it's
Well,
hard to
those
say
are
what they
definitely
would have
winners. Yeah.
done.
You told me a million years ago to play under, and I could get no liquidity, and I wasted
Yeah,
it long before we had any information.
it
So
was
I got
hard.
my stuff was all graded win. Um, dude, is there a likely target share winner for the Chiefs offense in the second half from a passing standpoint that makes sense to you? The deep dive Discord guys, I'm sorry to blow up your spot. They're healthy, heavy P Ryan, which fucking yes, that is a great bet.
Makes sense. Yeah, it checks
What
out.
else pass wise do you expect from the old Chieferoonies here with this kind of a game state?
I don't know. They're going to everybody, man. It has been spread around. Kelsey's had a couple of targets. They had the deep one to Hollywood or Hopkins. They've hit Juju a couple times. I would think with the pressure that they're going to see and continue to see, it's going to have to be short stuff. I like that P Ryan look, especially since it's not like we need Pacheco out there because you can't go run the ball a bunch at this point. You're down 3 scores. If you need 3 scores just to tie, if you can shut the Eagles out, and essentially even without the short fields, the Eagles scored 10 points.
I will tell you this, man. As much of a sicko as I am about wanting excitement and entertainment, I do not want excitement or entertainment in the second half of this game. I do not want an 8 point first drive from this Chiefs, even though I've played, I bet over 23 and a half. Kind of would rather have 6.
The a fun one now that a lot of people bet. I know when I was on Captain Jack's thing last night, I can't. Patrick Everson played it. I think China Maniac was talking about it too. Some other people had pretty good prices on Octopus. Like, there's some decent
Oh,
chances. There's some
Octopus,
decent.
yes, is
Yeah, I think
this is
you're
the
in a good.
most live. This is the most live Octopus has been in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octopus is very live. Kelsey, certainly the most
The,
likely Octopus is Kelsey.
does anyone in the
Um,
chat have the info on the Kendrick Lamar stuff? Is it all gone according to the leaked set list?
what was the league set list you saw?
I don't know. It was some song I don't know to start,
Yeah, I don't know. I
and
don't know
then
any
and
of
then
the,
like
and I don't know. I don't know any of
yeah,
these. I like Kendrick Lamar
TV
too,
off Bandit, I
but
think.
honestly, like this is a controversial take.
Oh, he's. I don't like him that much. He's
I
fine.
have, yeah, the best Kendrick Lamar was ADHD in Mad City. The new stuff sucks. It's boring. Not like us is a good song. I'm not like God
It's fun.
damn.
It's
Blah, blah.
fun because it
It's a
it
fun.
ruined someone else's
It's a fun because
life.
it ruined someone else famous's life, I guess.
Yeah, that's what makes it
But
fun.
like, did you watch the Grammys at all? By the way,
No,
we haven't talked about this. You
no,
didn't?
no. I watch it through Twitter. The
The
funny
live
videos always come through on
performances
Twitter.
the live performances at the Grammys were like hair stand up on the back of their arm. They were so good. And I was like, fuck, there's so much good music out there. And Not Like Us is fine, but it's not. I don't think I'm not going to be listening to that song in 5 to 10 years, and
You
I'll
know
be
what
listening
song
to
I
a
will
lot
be
of other
listening to
music.
in 5 to 10 years still? Not Dre, like not Dre. Like that was it's because we're like 40. That was like the perfect halftime
Yeah,
show. And
yeah.
obviously Prince was still the GOAT halftime show, but my
You know
God,
what?
you put
You
the
know what?
Eminem and Dre and Fitty and all that.
Kendrick Lamar was awesome on that halftime
Yeah,
show. We did not need to have another one. We really didn't. Where's the exciting whites? That's all I want to know.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I am being very tongue in cheek here. Kendrick Lamar is obviously a very like
Scrabble.
he's a what's the right call? He's like a he's a muse. I don't know. He's a perfect kind of perfect place, perfect time, perfect content that he's created. But
I
it
can't
is
even
not for me,
think of
and I know
other
it.
halftime shows, Drew. Like I remember the Dre Snoop,
Katy Perry with the Left Shark,
Katy Perry. I remember Shakira
Shakira and J-Lo
and J Lo
in
kissing their
Miami.
butts.
Yep, Bad Bunny and yeah. There was a Madonna one somewhat recently with MIA when she flicked off the camera and the NFL sued her.
Did Maroon 5 do one? My light went out.
Last year was Usher in Vegas, which was terrible. We
That
had
one wasn't great.
Rihanna the year before,
I
but
do
she
remember
did
Janet.
Rihanna. I will always remember as a great show because she did "Bitch Better Have My Money"
That was
as
just
her
annoying.
opening song, which made me a lot of money, which I was very happy about. The Michael Jackson one back in the day with the Bills Cowboys was obviously pretty fucking famous. There was a
Oh, the Tulane
great
marching band.
Lady Gaga doing the pre-recorded bungee into the Houston Stadium
Oh
for,
yeah, that was pretty
you know
cool.
what? I don't know. I don't want to even bring this up, but that was Patriots Falcons with the comeback. And Lady Gaga was part of this broadcast too. So was Tom
I did.
Brady.
I did watch the puppy. We watched the Puppy Bowl earlier. My wife complained there wasn't enough action. They keep going to I'm like it's so these dogs can get adopted. It's like for to bring awareness to that. She's like they should show more action. Like she was mad that they kept doing
The Puppy Bowl?
yeah they kept cutting away like it's the fucking Olympics and they or like the draft. We got hey this guy's about to get drafted in the top 10. Let's tell you about the crack house he grew up in. Stuff. Like the
I
human interest stuff. They kept doing that with the dogs, and she's like, "Show more action. I want to see the
dude,
puppies playing."
they
Like
brought
we could just go
puppies
to the
that grew
dog
up in
park.
crack houses to the Puppy
Well,
Bowl?
you know how they do that. Like, oh, this guy's mom
Oh,
died.
I was confused. I was
No, when they
confused.
have some kid getting drafted, let's tell you about his heartbreaking upbringing for 10 minutes instead of showing something.
Bruno Mars, Gelati says was a good one. There was a
Prince was so
yes.
good because it was raining.
There was a note that
Did
um
Springsteen do one? That feels like something.
Maroon 5 did do one. Zeb agrees Dre Snoop was the only good one. That was a very, very good one. I would rewatch that right now.
We all made fun of
Like
50
I would
Cent
put
for
that
being so
on.
fat.
He was hanging upside down and Into Club.
He was big.
I liked Into Club. That was the biggest song of my entire college experience. Into Club was enormously popular.
Bottle full of bub. Oh, that's a
Mama,
banger.
I got what you need. PK has a couple of thoughts. I don't know if you want to. What do you think of this one? 28-3.
Yeah, we brought it up.
How about
It's
this
happened.
one? 28-3. Put this one 28-3.
He just keeps typing the thing.
Do you have a thought on this
I
one?
think his cat's on the
28-3.
keyboard.
Yeah. What do you think?
Dude, yeah,
28-3.
when Prince hits the high note in Purple
28-3.
Rain, like that shit's real.
Oh man, dude, we're just getting bombarded with people who all feel similarly. 28-3 did
Well, they're probably
happen.
Chiefs fans. They know they have hope because it's happened. There's been much bigger comebacks in the NFL in the last few years.
The important thing is
The problem is Jeff Saturday isn't coaching the Eagles.
um
What's in the key glass? Good question.
Corey Herbert?
He was dying for someone to ask.
Corey Herbert.
Corey Hungwell.
All right. We are having we have a rum Campari punch. The ingredients. Oh, why do you make a face like that?
I don't love
Campari.
I don't love.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. It is the perfect bitterness to cut a very sweet tiki drink. Otherwise, this has a bottle. The punch in overall, it has a bottle of dark rum. It has, we'll say, a little under 2 cups of Campari. It has lime juice. It has pineapple juice. It has a bottle of sparkling wine.
Too sweet.
And then as you pour it over ice. We made shaved ice little snowballs. Pour it over a snowball, and then top it with a little bit overproof dark rum.
I don't mind
And
a rum.
And then you take a little mint sprig. You exercise it.
Yep,
you put it on the top, and you're good
just
to go.
just like a a bourbon
Yes.
smash. Yeah, it sounds a little sweet for my
Yes.
tasting,
All
but
right.
I can
Zev, I
wait.
have bad news, or I have good news or bad news. This is actually a Disney Trader Sam's mug.
If Steve's is
So
drink, I'll drink
yeah.
it.
All right. Yeah. Basic. Brad gets it. It's a Jungle Bird punch. That's right. It's a Jungle Bird punch.
What's
Which
your favorite
is?
Prince song?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, someone said theirs in the chat.
It's a tough question,
It's
actually.
really tough. I
Hmm.
haven't even been listening to your recipe. I was thinking about it.
Hmm. I feel like there was one that I really had like a specific emotional connection to that
Pussy
was
control. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Pussy got money in her pocket before she got dick in her drawers.
That's a good one. That's a
Oh
good
shit!
one.
It's the third. I'm going in then. If it's the third quarter, I'm going
Okay.
to watch the damn game.
All
I
right,
think
let's
my
wrap it
favorite
up.
is Pope. Pope.
Oh,
Rather,
good one.
rather
Also,
be the
that's
Pope.
also a good one.
That's
Oh,
a
yes.
diamonds and pearls.
I love it.
Banger.
He's a Minnesota guy. We'll let Eddie have the last word on that.
Yeah, the dick
All right.
guitar was great. We'll
Great
leave on
show,
that
man.
note. Prince's dick guitar was
Great
awesome.
show. Great show. Great
See you
show,
guys.
man. Enjoy the rest of the game. Fly, Eagles, fly. Please do not fuck this up. And we will talk to you on Wednesday.
God.
Please do not fuck this up.